Greetings, Entities and Guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cacao Kingdom, where, once again, we're dwelling back at a Beast-Yeast because, this is the wrong section, just like obvious. We're dwelling back at the Beast-Yeast because I don't know if this is going to be the final video, but we are really close to, like, getting this whole entire story done. Now, it might be, but the thing is, if it is, then there's a high likelihood that, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes to go through. But then again, I'm not really above that, and by that, I'm not really below that. Basically, I'm just trying to say that there's a high likelihood that we actually do this. So, we're approaching the steamer stairs, and if you forgot what happened, basically, Dark Cacao was just like, oh shoot, I'm gonna lose everything and no one's gonna care. And then Mystic Flower is just like, yup, cope. And then now we're here. So, I'm gonna see if I can read comments from the video. Didn't I already read comments from it? Didn't I? I guess I have the wrong video selected up. Apparently I had Peach Blossom Cookie quote story and whatever pulled up twice. What I meant to pull up the video for was Dark Cacao Cookie tries to struggle to get up the stairs, or Dark Cacao Cookie struggles to climb up some stairs. That's literally what I called the video. Is why the pleb not. And in this video, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, and feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. So, before I start this off, let's just read some comments I see from Mona Love Lily, because they left a few. One say, fun fact, the lily in my name is because I love the flower lily. Well, I mean, hey, Tiger Lily, Blue Lily, White Lily, Lily Bell, there's a lot of lilies out there that seem to be enjoyable. Another comment he left is, another comment they left, which is a common question response, saying, I would rather live in the void since I hate cold weather and the hot weather can kill someone. What? I mean, dude, the cold weather can kill someone too. Have you ever heard of frostbite? Like, both can kill someone if you want. Though I'm pretty sure the void could kill you out of starvation. I don't know. And the last comment you left is, not gonna lie, but 22 steps is a lot like I'm skinny and it looks like it will stop at the 4th stop. I think I really need to visit the doctor. You sound malnourished. Like, get some muscle in you. Like, sheesh. Like, I struggle to get up a good amount of steps, but like, I know I can get up them at the very least. I'm just gonna like, lean and stretch a bunch. Or like, sweat. I gotta go to the doctor myself, but I do have an appointment coming up soon, so I'm gonna talk over a good amount of things with him, and he's gonna be like, why did you not come to me like 6 years earlier? And I was like, I never had a doctor. I don't know how else to say it to you, I just never had one. Anyway, let's see what's gonna happen in this fun-filled level. Anything? Okay, it's just a bunch of enemies so far, so first of all, let's activate this, because I know for a fact apathy would most likely kill us if not. Use Storm, just get them all out, and we're good. Okay, well that was an easy level first, which is good, so I think the likelihood of us actually like clearing this is easier than expected. So considering how we probably have a lot of juicy story coming up, let's read as many comments as I possibly can while we do this. Like, there's one from Cat and Chris saying, cold weather, I just hate bugs. Yeah, bugs, I think there are bugs that also appear in cold weather, but like, that definitely appear way more in hot weather. Another comment left by AGamer360 says, Dark Cacao didn't have the level 7, the 70 required stars. By the way, I graduated past my exams with a good 12 out of 20. Is 12 out of 20 good? I think that's just barely passing, but you know what? As long as you pass, then that's fine. I am plumbing proud of you. Like, shout outs to you, honestly. So good on you. And also, Just in Park left a comment saying at 006, I died all after when Crimson Coral Cookie interrupted him. Yeah, cookies just tend to interrupt me, and I don't know why, but they just do. So they can go just plug themselves, I swear. Also, did the stairs just get darker? I think they just got darker. Okay, well, anyway. Also with a head left a comment saying, the stairs are in fact evil. I would know. Also somehow got Dark Cacao new form to 2-star awakened. Huh. Well, I'm glad that you probably didn't see the last video by the time I'm uploading this, because
fruit brought you good fortune.
Man, I am really jealous of you. You have no idea. Anyway, an idiot also left a comment saying, okay, so guess what Stardust it made to Elite 3? Couldn't make this as far for since I was switching my guilds to the old one and the inactive one. My new one was lower level for the team. So the current team you would be using is Fununcier, Dark Cacao, but gotta be waking up for the nap. Stormbringer, Mystic Flower, and then Stardust. So apparently they're in the meta for one of the guild bosses. I just don't know which one because I'm sorry, it was hard for me to understand the comment. I'm just being blunt about it. It's hard for me to understand, okay? I'm just being honest. Also, the other comment says, HyperHimes, are you trying to switch up the team? It's enough to make an old man cry. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta appease the people, because the people are sometimes way smarter than you. Just to be blunt about it. And before I start the video, there's also a comment from MetaMurby saying, Dark Cacao is a definition of struggle of millions of people attempting to climb 999 steps to heaven in human. Or Hanan? I don't know. You know what, let's just go through the level, because maybe I can understand something in this line of dialogue. I mean, there's gotta be a cutscene here. There's literally an exclamation mark like happening. Like, there has to be something that culminates here. If not, then I'll actually be like shocked. Come on. No, okay, well, lightning, cool. Peekaboo. Boom. Oh, what the heck is that thing? Did I just see something like all the way back? What was that? No, everything's falling apart.
My sword. My sword is shaking and trembling out of control. You have already taken my soul gem. Are you trying to take my sword too, you wretched beast?
Your struggles with the sword have nothing to do with me. But you knew this deep down, didn't you?
Okay, she's just lost it now.
You felt fear seep into your dough. The moment you stepped foot on Beast-Yeast, you reek of fear, Cookie. Did you really think your sword has not smelled its paralyzing stench?
Is the sword gonna shatter?
There's something inside my sword. Something is about to escape from within. Could it be? Impossible!
No way. That was a dragon's cry.
How long has it been since we faced each other? Too long. It must be the first time since we clashed at the top of the mountain. Hurrah! We never settled who won that fight, did we? That's right. Since that bitter Cookie came along and sealed us in his sword. Well then, now that we're awake, let's end this fight!
Back when you founded the Dark Cacao Kingdom, two dragons fought each other atop a snowy mountain. After you settled the fight and sealed the two dragons within your sword, you erected your kingdom where the two dragons had previously ruled. Those two dragons waking up means that you have lost the ownership of your sword. You have lost your soul gem, sword, and title of king. How does it feel? Are you finally able to see the world of white?
Okay, this is probably in the span of at least like
Ours is the side
to be
of the
fair,
righteous.
I mean, she was already an antagonist. Let's understand that. I mean, she already did the bad thing. She literally caused the cookies to like fade out of existence, literally making Dark Cacao lose everything. But like, in my personal opinion, in the span of one chapter, like not even excluding Beast-Yeast episode 3, we're talking about episode 4 specifically. In the span of one chapter, she has somehow became the most terrifying villain in all of Kikyoran. I would say even worse than Longan. Because, at least with Longan, there's like other dragons that they potentially could have relied on, and they have like a soft side. This thing, because I don't even think that they deserve the privilege of like being called a lady or a cookie or whatever the heck they are, literally made Dark Cacao lose every single thing he could have ever imagined. From the sword, to the title of king, to his own comrades, his soldier, to even the plumbing soul gem, to the point where all he is just a shell. He has literally nothing left. Literally the only thing he's got left going for him is hope. And that is going to fade away in seconds. I would probably read a count question of the day later, but I think it's necessary for me to ask one now before we experience much more juicy lore. So, for a common question of the day, what the pleb do I ask after that cutscene? Like, what do I ask to, like, lighten the mood? Okay, here, let me ask some stuff about morality. Here's a would you rather question. Would you rather you would get $500,000, which is a lot of money, or would you rather give someone else $1 million? And this is basically choosing between, like, if you want to treat yourself or treat someone else, because you would be giving someone else $1 million, but, like, you wouldn't be able to spend any of it. And if you're wondering, like, oh, can I just give some of the $500,000 to, like, someone else if I have it? No, you specifically have to spend it on yourself. You can spend it on whatever you want. Spend it on, like, taxes, spend it on gifts, spend it on bills, spend it on whatever you want. You spend it on yourself. But if you choose that $1 million, you could, like, give that. And the thing is, with the $1 million, if you want, you can just give that to a multitude of people. But as long as it doesn't go to you in the end, then that's what matters. But that's what I'm curious about. I think you all know what my answer would be. But still, be sure to tell me down in the comment section below, because I'm curious to hear your reasoning. Anyway, let's get back to the dark, depressing story, where we just have inside the steamer. Great. We have to get to, this is the last part. It's clear 430, a place of absence. I'm curious, because there's no way within 5 levels all of this can be, like, resolved. There is no way. I refuse to believe it. Unless if every single level has a cutscene. I genuinely refuse to believe that all of this is going to be solved within 5 cutscenes alone. Anyway, quickly, there's a comment from Colossal Slayer saying, well, I didn't expect to be mentioned, thanked. Well, I mean, hey, you did leave a comment, so I just kind of had to read it out. Get these plebs out of here. Leave. Get out. We have levels that we need to get through, and there's really not much time on our hands because we're probably going to be fading within the next couple seconds.
I can hear
also,
the crowd
there's a few
cheering.
comments from user, which I can't say it because it's in gibberish, with one saying, I prefer warm weather over hot and cold weather. I know the question was hot or cold weather because the weather is just right for me. I mean, to be fair, you are spitting facts. It is just a nice middle weather. Then again, you could say hot, cold, or warm or chilly, because there's a difference. And also, the other comment says, I like about the update, or what I like about the update is the unique gacha for Mystic Flower and Chocolate Cookie, but in my school final exam, it was only 5%. Sheesh, I really hope that you were, unless if you mean, like, you either got 5%, or, like, it was only 5% of your grade, because, I hope it's only 5% of your grade, because if you only got 5%, then yikes. You definitely might have to schedule for, like, a retake, and make sure that you study hard. Make sure that you pass. Because you know I believe in you. Also, Sophie Vieira left a comment saying, I understand Dark Cacao's suffering. He deserves a back massage later. Why a back massage of all things?
Return to nothing.
Can he just... I wouldn't even provide that. I would just give him a hug. I feel like he hasn't hugged someone in, like, decades. When was the last time he's been hugged? That wasn't like Hollyberry Cookie, because I guarantee you Hollyberry Cookie would hug him. But it would be more like... It wouldn't be out of comfort. It would be more out of, like... When, like, the aunts and uncles get together and, like, they hug each other, but, like, it's more of, like, a strangle hug. Like the type of hug where, like, you would hear your back crack. I think it'd be like that. I mean, she literally made him, like, forced to get drunk, so, I would not be surprised, but, yeah, to each their own, to each their own. But, there's also a comment from, Emilia Adaptive Daydreamer saying, for the question of the day, I think cold weather, because it's a bit more manageable in my view.
Return to
And I also enjoy the more colder weather. Not like freezing, but colder's fine to me.
The light guides my hand!
Well, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, because, you know, not totally like freezing weather is fine, but at the very least, like, weather that's just, like, manageable, where you can still lie in it, it's good.
Cheering.
I think you just mean, like, chilly weather is better. Not cold, but, like, not too hot, just chilly weather. Which is something I ironically said before. There's literally only, like, this level and then one more before we have to reach a boss, and I'm scared as to what that boss is. But considering how we're on top of a whole mountain... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wait, this is the steam... This is a pot. I've only just realized this now. This is a whole pot. Okay, I just realized that now. Great. Sure. Place of absence is up there. Maybe the pot's just empty. But anyway... There's actually only a few more comments left, I'm pretty sure. Like, there's one from Lemon Soda saying, DC with his pull animation has 100k doors. Light work, no reaction. Also, Dark Cacao, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Dark Cacao moment. And Arian Funhouse left a comment saying, Happy 4th of July, hope you see some fireworks tonight. I actually did hang out with some friends on the 4th of July, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in another video. But, yeah, it was fun to hang out because we just, you know, chilled, we ate some burgers and hot dogs, and we played a few games.
Return.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we hated each other during the games, which I more specifically like raged at everyone else, but like, hey, that's just my style. Anyway, let's go through this. And yeah, as I expected, there's no cutscene here. Oh, never mind.
I finally have dark cacao cookies soul jam in the palm of my hand. At last, I am complete. I can feel the force of volition within, a force greater than praise, honor, and even love. The time has come to unleash the full extent of my strength.
What now? What are you planning to do?
A world consumed by overwhelming apathy. Cookies turning into flour. That was just the beginning.
The beginning?
My task is to preach the true meaning of futility. A truth I realized while sealed away in my cocoon. To create a land where cookies exist unburdened, unshackled by everything. To guide everyone to enlightenment and complete freedom. Through the elimination of all that matters.
Cookies are stronger than you think. You will taste failure, Mystic Flower Cookie.
I already know a way. Elimination of flavors and scents that divide and distinguish them. Return to nothing.
What?
Cookies, heed my word. It is I, a miracle of ancient origin and your prophet. May all cookies of this world lose their flavor and scent. May they lose their personality, background, individuality, and a way of speaking. Let go of all friends and enemies, heroes and monsters, and countless beliefs and ideas. Return to nothing. As if you never existed in the first place. This is the world of perfect apathy that I've been dreaming of.
Consul, sir. What is the matter?
My dough feels a bit strange, but I'm sure it's nothing.
You must have overworked yourself. How about some rest?
Wait, what was my flavor? I'm sure it was cream something, but I can't remember.
He's not clotted anymore.
A rather unusual name, I think.
Sir, how could this be? But now that you mention it, I'm sure my name was needlessly unique, too, but I can't remember.
Espresso cookie! Do you have any spare screws? The waffle bot broke again! I think we might have to change the parts completely. Hey! Espresso cookie! Are you listening to me?
I am.
Then why aren't you answering?
Remind me, who am I?
What? What kind of chewed-up jelly question is that?
I think my ingredient was something bitter, but suddenly I can't recall.
Oh? Wait a second. What's this? Who am I? Was it strawberry cookie? It's like I'm losing all my genius and scientific prowess! I don't want to be a boring strawberry cookie!
Sweeping the streets is a delight as always.
I'm sorry, Strawberry Cream just made that scene absurdly funny. Like, they lost their they didn't even lose their personality because they're still, like, smug and stuck up. They're just worried that they don't want to be basic.
Oh, my dough! Something terrible has happened!
What is it?
I can't remember if I'm Villager Cookie 1 or 2.
You gotta. This is turning. I'm trying not to laugh. This is supposed to be a serious cutscene.
Huh. Come to think of it, neither do I. Was I number 3 or 4?
No, I'm number 4. You're number 3.
What's happening? I don't understand! Who am I? Who are you? Who's who?
Help! I can't remember who I am.
Who am I? Who was I? Tell me!
I don't know either. I can't help you. We all look the same. And we're all turning white.
Someone, please call me by my name. Just once. I don't want to turn into flour.
Please! Anyone, please! Tell me who I am!
Tell me why I was baked in the first place!
Everything has turned white. Our dreams, hopes, and all that made us are gone.
Flavor, color, and names no longer exist!
This is a nightmare!
Enough! You must stop it! Stop this nightmare at once! Please!
Even the dragons bound to your sword rebelled against you. Embrace the futility. You are no different from them. Just a cookie. Return to flower, just like your underlings, and spend the rest of eternity drifting aimlessly through the wind. Would I not be doing you a favor by relieving you of the burden you have carried your whole life? Now there is nothing holding you back. Live the rest of your life free from any burdens, sorrows, and responsibilities, for that is true enlightenment.
So, this is it for me, to think I would meet my end in such a helpless state. I was unable to protect my kingdom. There is no greater regret than that. My dough is turning whiter with every passing second. And yet, the embers in my heart burn brighter than ever. The fire within is hot. Unbearably so. If I just disappear like this, then... Release me from this sorcery. You will never have me.
What is this? My spell is getting out of control.
I was gonna say, wait a second. Was this all an illusion by pomegranate? But wait, that makes no sense. I think this is something else. Is this what I think it is?
Is this the power of the soul jam?
Dark Cacao Cookie, open your eyes!
Dark Cacao Cookie is out of strength. This is our chance. We have to claim his soul jam.
The sword commands me to attack my father no more. I will be the sword's thrall no longer. Pomegranate Cookie, that's enough! We all fought in a war started because of it. How can we simply give it away when the waters of the Licorice Sea have never been as restless?
The warriors of Dark Cacao don't have to fight with their swords only. We will only see more sacrifices if we keep this path. None of the kingdoms can put an end to the shadow hanging over us alone. We need a new perspective, my friend.
Strength. Yes. It was I who taught you to wish for strength, was it not? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I held you in my arms for the very first time, and the millennia-old ridges, the ancient trees, the wolves, and all the warriors chanted their blessings, and we stood together atop the Great Wall, overlooking our entire kingdom. Holding your tiny hand, I promised myself to raise a strong, just, and kind warrior. It is as clear as day now. My life's greatest regret is that I never gave you enough love. I taught you how to wield the sword, and yet I never taught you why. I am sorry. This realization was gravely overdue.
Plebs, what do I even say anymore?
A perfect performance.
I don't even know what to say anymore, because, like, there's still one more level. And you're expecting me to, like, take down a boss now? Are you kidding me? What's the boss? Show me the boss. Believe in one. There's no possible way this could get fixed. How? And this, if it does, then if there's somehow a cutscene that fixes literally everything, this video is going to be straight up, like, over an hour long. So, you know, I'm not even gonna, like, end the video with, like, saying comments, basically. I'm just gonna read the rest of the comments now, and then we're just gonna do this. Because there's one from Marcoy to lifting a comment saying, it's no surprise that Dark Cacao struggled to get up the stairs. Of course now I get the hiccups. Why wouldn't I have the hiccups? And it's no surprise that Dark Cacao struggled to get up the stairs, considering that he's just basically an old man who lived a long time thanks to his soul gem. Poor Dark Cacao, you old geezer, ginseng, might be as old as you, and yet he has the energy of a young cookie. Probably because he cares about his health. Another comment from Emil Adaptive Daydreamer saying, Dark Cacao seeing any stairs? Who would build such a devilish contraption? Mystic Flower Cookie, it must be your work. I will get you. You know what? I could see that happening, actually. And also, Onyx Dragon left a comment saying Dark Cacao has neck problems and arthritis is really showing here. He needs to go to a chiropractor. Yeah, I think it happens to everyone. Anyway, that's it for the comments. This is literally it. This is the last level. There is nothing else beyond this. Literally nothing else beyond this. I refuse to believe it. Get these plebs out of here. I'm saving all these swords for when we actually get to the boss. Let's ride on up here. Into the tomb.
I swear on my sword to tell the truth. I will never become just a cookie.
Did you forget what I showed you? The Dark Cacao Kingdom would go on without you.
It is true. For Dark Cacao is a great kingdom, with or without me. And as long as my son and loyal subordinates are alive, the Dark Cacao Kingdom will never crumble, which is why I, the founder and ruler of the Dark Cacao Kingdom, swear on my sword. If you want to turn the whole world into a void with no flavor or scent, I shall do what I must for the sake of my descendants, who will be forced to live in such a world, and put an end to your evil here and now. That is why I came to Beast-Yeast.
You, a sorry creature who lost his sword to dread. Are you not aware of your dough turning white? Your enlightenment in the embrace of apathy was at hand. And yet you chose to reject it.
Enlightenment? Who gave you the right to enlighten me? Me, who had given everything for my kingdom? Who had crossed swords with my own son? Return to me, O two mighty dragons, noble masters of the snowy mountains, and descendants of the skies. I believe in you to face the enemy with great courage. Use your power and stop the beast from ending the world as we know it. Oh, two dragons, witness my awakening. Look at me wielding my sword, free of dread. I am prepared to sacrifice my life, and shall not sheathe my sword before honor has been won. Let fear be swept away, and stand by my side in its place. Heed my word, noble dragons. Take to the skies, Let the world tremble at your majesty once more, like it did in the days of old. Let it be known that Dark Cacao Cookie vanquished the beast from this world. Let it be known that we fought side by side in the days of resolution and dignity. What say you, O dragons of the heavens? Are you ready to fight alongside me in this final battle?
What a rousing speech from our master! Huh? Master? Since when have you called him by that title? Ever since he put an end to our ceaseless fights. Well, I suppose we have to thank him for uniting us. Correct. If not for him, who knows how much longer we would have kept on fighting. Agreed. Yet this time, Dark Cacao Cookie has unraveled a great wisdom. Yes, his sword shall never fail him again. But should our master fall, we will perish with him. Truth. But what is more honorable than fighting to the end? Nothing. Besides, neither of us can prevail in battle against each other. Very well. Let us return to him. Wait, does this mean we are still at a draw? If you insist.
You seem different.
All my fears have vanished. Now, I can see your own fears as clear as day.
What?
You pity yourself for giving up on your enlightenment when your cocoon was ripped asunder. You are anxious about losing your authority as an ancient prophet. I see your childish urge to inflict the same pain you felt onto others.
How dare you speak to a beast cookie that way?
You may have created this world of shimmering white fog, where all meaning is lost, but I will make sure you remember my name. For I will keep shouting it, loud and clear, until my very last breath. I am not just a cookie. I am Dark Cacao Cookie!
There's nothing else I could say. We just have to, hopefully... They're already, like, taking major damage. Okay, good. They're dead.
What a pity. Such a pity indeed, Cookie. You were on the very brink of enlightenment. But now that you have received powers stronger than ever, your pain and anguish will multiply along with it.
It does not matter. My shoulders were already heavy with burden. All I have to do is persevere on these two legs of mine that have yet to crumble.
This may be strange for me to say, considering my age. Your ideals are antiquated.
What can I say? This is the way I am.
No matter how hard you try, you cannot stop the return of the beasts. And when the time finally comes to face them, you will regret this very moment. A moment when you denied yourself of true enlightenment.
Beast, don't you dare look down on cookies. We won't stand idly by while you gather your strength. And if you try to corrupt our souls with your twisted illusions once more, you will be met with our blades, sharp and very real.
We will meet again.
The world, it's crumbling again. I'm falling!
Have no fear, Master, for we shall catch you!
There's definitely only one more cutscene after, I'm pretty sure, because
I'm glad
if there
I
was,
could be of service.
If there was not, I doubt they wouldn't end it with like a to be continued thing, because I guarantee you that's how they would end it. And that's with the Ivory Pagoda, by the way. So that's a good profile picture I'm probably never going to use, because I don't want to associate with that cookie ever in my lifetime. Clear. And of course we do get the 20 cookie cutters, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we got the reunion. We do this, and it's all over. Let me actually go ahead and claim this first, just so I can get that out of the way. The reunion.
This place. It's where we first arrived by boat, I see. That thick fog. It's all gone now.
Your Majesty!
Caramel arrow cookie!
Your Majesty! I thought we lost you. I'm so happy you're back, Your Majesty. It's not a dream, is it?
There will be no more dreams or illusions here. Everything you see is real, Caramel arrow cookie.
Ah, with all the fog gone, and Your Majesty back here, that must mean Mystic Flower Cookie is defeated?
Yes. It is over.
Your Majesty truly proved his greatness. How righteous and holy he is!
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! We're all safe! All the warriors who lost their way in the fog were here this whole time!
Your Majesty, you've returned!
Hooray! Hooray!
Are you unscathed?
What do you mean? His Majesty's looking stronger than ever!
What a relief it is to be able to hold your hands once more.
Your Majesty?
Your words bring tears to my eyes! Cream wolves? Now it's not the time!
Very well. Then let us return to the kingdom. We must cross the Licorice Sea while its waters are calm.
Indeed. Let us return. Back to our home. Free of the fog.
And there's only one more. Return of the King. I don't think I need the singular expression anymore. It's just Return of the King. Then after that, it should be it. Unless if there's one more story at the very top of this thing. Which, to be fair, I would not be surprised if that was the case.
The conditions of the patients have improved drastically, don't you think?
Indeed! Fewer and fewer patients are coughing and seeing strange hallucinations. How are you feeling?
I don't feel sick anymore. But how come? What cured my sickness?
His Majesty! His Majesty has returned!
His Majesty?
His Majesty looks
so cool, right?
Look at the two dragons resting on His Majesty's shoulders. And his armor never looked more radiant. Truly the great monarch we are proud to serve.
It seems His Majesty's mission in Beast-Yeast was a success.
Not only did he save all of our lives, he saved himself as well.
It truly was a long adventure. I want to thank you all for protecting the kingdom in my absence. You stalwartly faced the threats from the Licorice Sea and endured the foul tricks of the beast. Indeed, our kingdom's strength lies with its loyal cookies living an honest life and never missing a day of training. For that, I am truly grateful. I bow deeply to you, my loyal subjects.
You honor us, Your Majesty. Long live the Dark Cacao Kingdom!
For King Dark Cacao Cookie! Hooray! King Dark Cacao Cookie! Hooray! King Dark Cacao Cookie! Hooray!
I had a feeling there was another one. But it's not the very top yet. This one's just called Enlightenment.
I understand that the pale ailment is all but gone.
That is correct. The majority of our patients are recovering. My colleague has prepared a detailed report.
Your Majesty, the first case of the plague occurred on the first day of the White Fog, around a month ago. As the fog spread, so did the plague, affecting the nearby Milk Village. The total number of infected cookies reached 256. Among them, 184 cookies experienced symptoms such as coughing and the paling of their doughs. 72 cookies experienced milder symptoms such as fatigue and dizziness. For herbal remedies, we used icicle grass and chocolate shoots harvested from the foot of the mountain, which alleviated symptoms in several patients.
Chocolate shoots? These are quite rare to find, are they not? Chocolate shoots are proven to cure many ailments, but they grow into bamboo stalks too quickly, which makes harvesting them a difficult task.
What's even stranger is that the chocolate shoots were delivered by a mysterious cookie donning a worn-out cloak. It seemed like they had collected all available chocolate shoots in the area. Without that cookie, we couldn't have made the remedy.
I see.
Your Majesty, you must be fatigued. We will give you time to rest.
Wait. did you see the face of this cookie who brought the chocolate shoots? Do you have any guesses as to who it could be?
Well, the thing is...
Please excuse me, Your Majesty. I may be wrong, but our mysterious savior did resemble Dark Choco Cookie quite a bit, Your Majesty.
What?
No, it can't be, surely. Dark Choco Cookie turned his back on the kingdom a long time ago. Surely he wouldn't return now. I must be mistaken, Your Majesty. With all the work over this past month...
Please forget I said anything, Your Majesty. What you need more than anything is a good long rest.
Thank you. You are excused. Dark Choco Cookie. Dark Choco Cookie was here? Just like the illusion Mystic Flower Cookie showed me. So that means my son is not far away, and that he returned to help when the kingdom needed it. My heart feels much lighter. It is as if a heavy burden has been lifted from deep within. Mystic Flower Cookie spoke of enlightenment. Perhaps this is what form my enlightenment takes.
Unfortunately, there wasn't a true thing on top of here, which I thought there'd be like one more, which would have been like an insane like epilogue thing, but I think we don't have to touch this anymore. You know, until we get to like hard mode, like normal mode, and we gotta do all that guards, but the story is officially done. This video is over 40 minutes long. 40 minutes of nothing but story and lore, and somehow everything from up to like here went downhill, and these last two made everything go just back uphill again. I am astoundingly shocked. And part of me is hoping one of these times we could see an actual like Dark Cacao and Dark Choco interaction. Because it seems like now the terms aren't bad anymore. It seems both seem to be okay. Which, dear Lord of everything, I'm just happy about. That like genuinely makes me like so happy to hear. I don't even know what to say because like there's just so much story just to unravel there that like I can't really say anything about it. This was just incredible. And it said to be continued, so now what's going to happen now is, for the next solid amount of time in the updates, we're probably going to get some, like, filler updates that's, like, revolving around some new cookies or some other side stories, like, based around some books or something like that, or certain game modes. I don't know. But, for now, we can put another close on the Beast-Yeast saga with now taking off Mystic Flower Cookie, which there's probably going to be more involving the last 3 beasts, and then probably one more ultimate chapter where we see the release of Shadow Milk Cookie and other stuff, but that'll be for later. And this is now. And now I'm going to end this video, because this is just a lot to take in. So if you enjoyed the video and this whole entire story, then be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kicker Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you will see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post. If it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kicker Run YouTube set for absolutely free. There's also links to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.